my continuation class on objectives on alcohols, phenols and ethers. Let us see this question. So in this question, they given phenol with ethyl iodide in the presence of ethoxide ion, anhydrous C2H5OH also they mention. So in this this ethoxide, whatever C2H5O minus is there, is said to be taken in excess, and also it is a strong nucleophile, when compared to the phenoxide ion. So what is phenoxide ion? This is phenoxide ion. So whenever this is taken, the competition is there between these two nucleophiles reacting with the C2H5I. In this competition, we will consider this ethoxide ion which reacts with the ethyl iodide. So this C2H5O minus alkoxide ion, when treated with the C2H5I, according to Williamson synthesis, it forms diethyl ether. So Williamson synthesis is taken place, which is not suitable for aryl compounds. So we got diethyl ether. The second option is the right option for this question. Let us move to the next question. The acidic hydrolysis of ether, this is ether X shown below, is fastest when. So here there are phenyl groups attached to this ethereal oxygen, these phenyl groups, and if these phenyl groups are said to give this acid reaction, that means in the presence of acid, reaction to be faster means the phenyl groups should contain some groups, electron releasing groups, to give alcohol faster. So that means if the phenyl group is there here in this the para position, as per the statements we have, if methoxy group is there in the para position, then it would be releasing the electrons faster according to the inductive effect and mesomeric effects in this ring, which will increases the rate of reaction. So which position it is there? It is at the para position. So more such type of para-methoxyphenols, more is the faster is the reaction rate of the reaction. So that means such things are there, more is the rate of reaction. So first option you see one phenyl group is replaced by a methyl group. No, one phenyl group is replaced by a para-methoxyphenyl group. So here and here, if more such things happen, two phenyl groups are replaced by two para-methoxy groups, phenyl groups, then it will be faster. So we will go with the option number 3, C. No structural change is made to X. That is not the right answer. Move to the next one. The major product of the following reaction are. So here there is a reaction is given in the phenol group. Usually in the phenol is treated with bromine in water, Br2 plus H2O, it gives 2,4,6 tribromophenol, 2,4,6 tribromophenol. The same thing will happen when this reaction will get more and more faster when we have the sulfonic group or we have a carboxylic functional group here in this para position. This reaction is faster, and in this case sulfur trioxide will be removed, or in this case carbon dioxide will be removed. Sulfur trioxide removal is called as desulfonation, and carbon dioxide removal in this position is called as decarboxylation, because the bromine obtained in the reaction is said to be removing this SO3 from the para position and also ortho position. The electrophile will add at ortho, will substitute at ortho para positions easily in the presence of these groups, as benzene ring gets more and more deactivated due to these groups. So the answer for this one is 2, 4, 6 tribromo phenol is there. This is the answer. So this is Q given. So B is the right answer for this question. Next question. The reactivity of a compound Z with different halogens under appropriate conditions is given. So this is the compound Z, and they have given the compound name as Z, and but it is a phenol derivative. At the meta position we have the tertiary butyl group is there. This is a bulky group. Phenol undergoes a kind of electronic displacement reaction when halogen is attacked on the phenol at ortho and para 246 positions, as we all know. And this is because of the steric effect of tertiary butyl group also this will happens, and steric effect of halogen. So if you take halogen, iodine is bigger and bromine is smaller, chlorine is much smaller than this one. So this is also creating steric effect in this reaction to happen. So if it is iodine, iodine can only attack at this position, iodine. But if you take bromine, bromine can able to attack at ortho para positions. If you take chlorine, it can attack at 246 positions, 246 positions. So these all things will happen. This is because of steric effect of the halogen and steric effect of tertiary butyl group, electronic effect of phenylic group. So these are the these three are the options for this question. Electronic effect of tertiary butyl group is not happened. Move to the next one. The increasing order boiling points of the below mentioned alcohols is, we have 1,2-dihydroxybenzene. The first one is nothing but 1,2-dihydroxybenzene is given. Like this OH, where OH is there. And a second one they given is meta-dihydroxybenzene. And third one they have given as 1,4-dihydroxybenzene. 1,4-dihydroxybenzene. And fourth one they have given is hydroxybenzene, that is phenol. Hydroxybenzene. As you know, in all the compounds we have hydrogen bonding concept is there. But para hydroxy, whatever compound is there, benzene, it will exhibit more intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Along with this massive hydrogen molecular mass compared to phenol is there. Hydrogen bonding is there in this case. That makes higher boiling points. So here boiling point will be more for this one. So third one is more in the case. Coming to the next one, we have meta. In the meta case also, we have the same concept of hydrogen bonding is there for the meta compound. But when it comes to the first one, 1,2-dihydroxy, here In this 1,2-dihydroxybenzene, we have intramolecular hydrogen bonding is possible, and intramolecular hydrogen bonding is giving lower boiling points when compared to others. Okay, so after observing all these things, phenol is the least boiling point compound, as it is molecular weight is lesser than the remaining three. So third one is most boiling point compound. After that, second one meta compound. Then after we will get the first one, that is ortho compound. After that, phenol will come. So in this way, the order of increasing order of boiling points will be there. This is matches with fourth option. Fourth option is the right option for this question. Let us move to the next one. For the identification of beta-naphthol using dye test, it is necessary to use. It is necessary to use. Actually, what is beta-naphthol? Beta-naphthol is nothing but it is a fused ring, and in which we have one phenolic group is also there. Here phenolic group is there, and this will react with benzene diazonium salt, diazonium group of this ring N2, and after that what will happen at this position, this diazonium group will be attacked because of this phenolic group present in the ortho position in the ring, and you will get a orange red colored dye. Orange red colored dye is the compound, the dye obtained. This is dye, orange red colored dye, due to sodium hydroxide present in the reaction, because alkaline solution is there. The alkaline solution makes this reaction compulsory with the phenolic group. So phenol reacts with sodium hydroxide, and as it is acidic, and this is also necessary for the reaction. So alkaline solution of beta-naphthol if you take, then the dye test will be happen easily. Okay, this is the orange red colored dye. So what is the option for this question is alkaline solution of beta-naphthol. Fourth option is the right option for the question. Let us move to the next one. The compound that will react more steadily with sodium hydroxide from methanol is. So here, if you take any one of this one, so first one if you take, iodine is said to be the good leaving group. So if it goes with sodium hydroxide, OH minus, one of the methyl group forms methyl alcohol, and rest of the other one will become CH3 thrice Ni minus. So methyl alcohol is causing the inductive effect, and the ammonia nitrogen present in this compound will get satisfied because of methyl group. That methyl group reacts with this OH minus, forms methyl alcohol. So methanol is obtained in this reaction. The other reactions, it is quite difficult to react because iodine is the easy leaving group. So first option is the right option for this question. Let us move to the next one. Chlorination of toluene in the presence of light. In the presence of light, all the halogenation reactions are said to be happen with a side chain in the toluene's reaction. That means if you take toluene CH3 and halogenation, if you do 3 moles of chlorine is required in the presence of sunlight, that will give benzo trichloro toluene. So benzo trichloride. This is the compound. This compound, if treated with 3 moles of sodium hydroxide with the removal of 3 NaCl, you will get a compound. That compound is nothing but hydroxy compound, trihydroxy compound. So in this trihydroxy compound, if you remove water after heating, then what will happen? This bond comes here. You will get a product after removal of water. That product is nothing but a carboxylic acid. So benzene ring with carboxylic acid is benzoic acid. So benzoic acid is the answer for this question. Next, an industrial method of preparation of methanol is catalytic reduction of carbon monoxide in the presence of zinc chromium couple is said to be industrial method of preparation of this methyl alcohol methanol in the presence of this zinc oxide and chromium oxide couple at high temperature. This reaction gives methanol is the industrial method of preparation. In the remaining gases, whatever is there, the methane is there. Methane, if reacts with steam, methane reacts with the steam, forms carbon monoxide and hydrogen at 900 degrees Celsius. So it is not giving methanol. Although if it gives methanol in this method, formaldehyde reaction HCCH2O with lithium aluminum hydride LiAlH4, you will get methanol. But this is not the industrial method. Reacting formaldehyde with sodium hydroxide, that is formaldehyde reaction with sodium hydroxide according to Kennedyro reaction, you will get methanol, but that is not the industrial method of preparation of methanol. So which one is the industrial method? This is the industrial method, the first one. So first one is the right answer for this question. Next one. When glycerol is treated with excess of hydrogen iodide, it produces. So first, when glycerol is treated with hydrogen iodide, all the hydroxy groups are replaced by iodine and it forms triiodo 1 to 3 triiodo propane. This is the compound after glycerol is treated with hydrogen iodide 3 moles. If you take glycerol when treated with 3 moles of hydrogen iodide, it will give this compound. Further, if you remove iodine from it, so then here you will get a double bond like this. Here double bond you will get. So you got double bond here. After that, if you treat this one with hydrogen iodide, then it will become CH3, CHI, CH2I. Further removal of iodine, you will get CH double bond CH2. Now, if you treat this one with hydrogen iodide, you will get iodopropane, that is CH3, CHI, CH3. So 2 iodopropane obtained in this reaction. According to this chemical reaction, we can say 2 iodopropane is the right answer for this question. Okay. Let us move to the next question. So the next question, that is, the following compounds are given. Here these are the compounds given. Which of the above compound on being warmed with iodine solution and sodium hydroxide will give iodoform? So this reaction is giving iodoform. The compound gives iodoform when we treat the compound with iodine and sodium hydroxide. So which compounds are said to be giving this result? To get iodoform, what is the condition? For the iodoform test, condition for the alcohol is ethyl alcohol or methyl ketonic functional group. Methyl ketonic group. So here in ethyl alcohol we have such group is there. This will definitely respond positive iodoform test. And in case of acetone, directly it is having methyl ketonic functional group is there. So acetone also will respond to this one. And another one we have isopropyl alcohol. In isopropyl alcohol also we have this group is there. So what are the necessary conditions here is that conditions are satisfied by our first compound given, and acetone also will give this condition. Second compound will definitely produce this result iodoform, and third one isopropyl alcohol also will produce this one, but methanol is not said to give this one. So 1 2 3 is all will respond positive iodoform test. So 1 2 3 where it is there, so third option is the right option for this question. Let us move to the next question. So see this question, in this question they are given an alcohol, secondary alcohol, and upon protonation, you know that is followed by dehydration. They are giving A and B. A is the major product and B is the minor product. And after that they have taken major product in the first step A. It is treated in the presence of hydrogen bromide in dark in the absence of peroxide. Absence of peroxide is nothing but Markovnikov product. So if you try to write the product, first step protonated product, how it looks. Let us see in the protonation, after protonation this will become OH2C, and after removal of water you will get a carbocation like this. Here carbocation will be formed. So in this reaction, if you take a hydrogen here, consider, then hydrate shift is also possible to make this carbocation more stable. So hydrate shift definitely takes place. After that, in this reaction, here it will become positive and it will become CH2. C. So this is a tertiary carbocation is more stable. So if it undergoes the protonation reaction, removal of protonation happened in this step, then you will get, if you remove proton from this one here, from this hydrogen, this proton, if you remove it with the help of OH2, so then you will get C double bond C here C. So this type of product we will get, that is called as A. So this is the major product. The other one is minor product B. But if it is treated with hydrogen bromide according to according to Markovnikov rule, in the absence of peroxide, we'll get 2 bromo product. That means less number of hydrogens on which unsaturated carbon is present. That carbon will be receiving the bromines attachment. So that is Br, here C, here C, like this. So you will get, this is the product as the major product in the reaction. So this will be C. So A and C identified. What is A? So remaining hydrogens, we will check it. It is balancing with B. It is matching with B. So we'll go with the B option in this question. Let us see the next question. So in this question, they are given one glycol on heating with periodic acid. So what is periodic acid? Is nothing but oxidizing agent periodic acid. So this is HiO4. Usually it produces oxygens and it converts into HiO3 in these reactions. And it breaks the bond between the carbons and the glycol also. So oxidation takes place. Upon oxidation, what will happens? It forms CH2O, that is nothing but HCHO, or you can write CH2O. So 2 moles of this one will be obtained with the removal of water. So water will be separated out in the reaction plus H2O. So HCHO is nothing but formaldehyde. It is the right answer. So C option is the right option for this question. Let us move to the next question. In this question, we have one ring structure is given to us. After observing this ring structure, you come to know this is alcohol, sodium hydride. In the sodium hydride, hydride is the strong nucleophile, and the reaction takes place rapidly. That SN2 reaction takes place rapidly and forms sodium compound here. This is the sodium compound, cyclic alkoxide compound formed. Now after that they have treated this one with MEI. What is MEI? Is nothing but that is methyl iodide. So methyl iodide. So once the sodium got removed, it follows the Williamson synthesis of ether and gives ether as the major product in the reaction. So definitely because of the sodium iodide formation of alkoxide and formation of this ether is Williamson ether synthesis only. So the C option is the right option for this question. Okay, we will see in the next class. Thank you.